What?
Shining through the dark, past 1,000 stars, we have come this far. Who we are is just a dream.
And this is what we asked of the Freak of Freaks.
Loving it. This is exactly what they need to do, and here we go.
Yep, there's the Comet of Destiny in from UCal, and a Freak of Freaks, they want to try and find this one. Good stun is going to land. They dive on forward, and it's Kiin that grabs the kill. Papa Smithy with it. Makes his way topside yet again. Exactly right. Summit needs to book it out of here. No, you don't want to be warding, my friend. He's just going to dive on forward, and that is a very dead Urgot. Purge ain't going to be up, and Kiin's going to grab a second kill. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, that's a dead dragon.
All right, let's focus on
a couple of stacks on his Dark Seal.
Dread doesn't know.
Yeah. Okay, the Spiderlings are all going to die as Dread does get out onto the Vision Ward. Okay, Flash still available. Dash Cannon available to him as Jelly's going to get jumped on. Fleek doing a lot of damage here with the Hail of Blades. That's going to be a big Paddle Star onto UCal. He picks up an Exhaust there as well as UCal. Is the next Paddle Star going to land? Because that will be your life. It almost doesn't matter as Fleek so much damage here, but Dove not going to get that Paddle Star forward.
And it's all as Joker comes top, gets some vision, and they get some advantages. Bot side is up top.
Yeah, there's the disdain. The ultimate is down as Summit. They're trying to lock down Kiin. The hook is going to go wide, and Kiin, what you expect from him, he can jump on forward with his Righteous Glory, things like that, as the Comet of Legend is going to come out. The ultimate getting a lot of value here. Out of On Fleek, avoids a lot of those comments as Dread down extremely low. Summit getting the work done, but Dove is the one that finishes it off. UCal creating beautiful space, and Dove is going to fall down. Kiin is going to get the stopwatch out of On Fleek, who walks his way out. The hook lands on the Dragon. See ya, buddy. You can take those stars. And
in game number 2, Ghost and Aiming completely separated. This
oh yeah, there's the flash, gets the stun with the petrifying gaze as the Killer Instinct is going to be there, but Aiming, is he going to be able to win this one? Oh, Joker in with the save. The auto attack from the Flay would have been enough, but Kiin turns it all around. Corrosive Charge not enough, and Aiming is going to escape from this one. Summit might be following the same suit, but Kiin taking a lot of damage. The knockback there, Jelly's going to turn up, but
it's pretty low on both the Afrika fans and this objective.
All right, On Fleek, can he actually get in here? The Flay is going to go back. They do manage to take it down to the Afrika Freaks, but Dread has to sacrifice himself just
to put down forward vision to guarantee the right charge. Is that something Afrika can do? They've been up and down.
Well, at the moment, On Fleek's health bar is just going down. That's a lot of damage there as Kiin's going to dive on forward onto Summit. Can Summit actually offer anything back here? He's wanting to try and find a flash, but he doesn't actually have it off cooldown just yet. Goodbye, Summit. The heal is going to be cycled through, but Kiin just going to look for it. Corrosive Charge going to get the slowdown, and meanwhile on the bottom side of the map, there's a lot of damage coming in here. Okay, Dove not going to be able to save his top.
Summit feels strong enough to walk up here. We know that Dread and Jelly are joining.
Yeah, we know that they also had to get the hell out of there as the Cocoon is going to land. Box comes up, but it's not enough to actually save Summit. You mentioned the double pen. Damn,
we know that goes well in the 1v1 as On Fleek just says, I'm coming in.
Yeah, tried to sidestep the Voice of Light there, but the knockup does come in. UCal has to flash to trade, and now Aiming will dive on top. That is a beautiful bait to come out from the Aurelion Soul, and now it may not even be Dove escaping as Kiin dives on forward. Good exhaust to come through as Kiin tries to get the prediction flash. Battlestar comes in, that's the boot back, and Dove actually baiting it out for the moment. The Void Seeker comes in, no Killer Instinct, but Empowered Shock Blast, he can't juke everything, and Kiin grabs another one. And just yet, but Kiin coming in for a flank is really scary. 5 versus 3 here. Hook is going to go wide. Insult once again. I mean, I'm sorry for all the introductions, but meet injury once more as Ghost has to flash out of the way. Seraph's Shield is going to be there, and that's going to be the kill onto the support. On Fleek trying to do something, but out of the Death Chamber, straight back in there as the Freak of Freaks can move back to the Baron. Well, as this Baron has been started. This is one of the early sandbox Barons, and it's definitely a good thing as Ghost finally going to come in here. Now the Baron is going to take some real damage. Miasma in there. You ain't flashing over that wall. Baron goes over to Sandbox against the run of play, and now Afrika trying to catch up. It's a good cocoon to land, but that's a heroic ultimate out from On Fleek to get everyone back, and Ghost is free hitting with the ease. Aiming also trying to free hit in the backline as Ghost is going to be taken down, and Kai'Sa could potentially take over this fight. On Fleek has made his way out. The rest of Sandbox looking to make their way out as in goes Joker to sacrifice himself, and Dove even picks up the trade kill. It's a disaster here for Afrika, and under 1,000 gold is now the difference. Look at this Miasma going over the wall. No one splashing in. Trouble Bubble, they're in the way as well. And there were 2 smites on the side of Sandbox, so that's going to help them.
2 smites, and it's the time to swap over, because you don't need the information. Afrika knows the Baron should be started, but it's about half a second earlier than they expect. They get the exit kill on the Elise. They will also get a trade kill earlier. You need a team wipe here to actually make this only about the gold and not about some of the buffs, but 3 buffs available for the side of Sandbox.
Look, he's such a hero. Shen in game number 1, now the Thresh in game number 2. Not afraid to...
Pit and contest Baron vision. She just dies in an instant. That was the struggle they had. Speaking of dying in an instant, Kiin's a big boy.
Yeah, he's gonna boot back Summit here as the ultimate gets thrown into the heavens. As oh no, it does have the perk. The turret shot in there after the disdain, and nothing going to be happening there. So we're going to have a look at this 1v1 yet again. Kiin, of course, way stronger than Summit at this stage.
It's a 1-for-1, but as far as I know, there should have been a very significant bounty onto Kiin in this fight.
Only 3 because he died earlier on and didn't actually have the overflow bounty just yet.
I'm focused on the kill score of 8, 2, and 5 after the note. Of course, zooming in on the game because the pivotal last team fight might happen now.
Whoa, Flash Cocoon, but Ghost is immediately going to go into the Zhonya's. Summit is now going to try and body block as Dread drops on top of him, and a lot of damage now onto the Elise. Remember, very squishy build. Here is Summit. Does use his cleanse. In goes On Fleek, but this could be a mistake as he dives back. A lot of buttons are going to be used there, but Yukao not going to be doing too much. Aiming, frontlining on the Kai'Sa, and he's going to survive. No kill's going to come off just yet. Not even the GA as On Fleek sidesteps the stun. Flash forward. Oh no, Ghost. He makes the first mistake in the fight, and now Dread trying to follow on further. Dove, no trouble bubble there as Summit. He comes on up, and it's a double kill for the Kai'Sa, and we know what this guy's capable of now. The Kai'Sa is so strong, and Dread grabs another kill on the back end. Afrika should be able to get Sandbox here.
They should end the game here. They have a huge man advantage. Xin Zhao can't even stop the minion wave from pushing in. They're going to push in and end, and I think Sandbox are lambs to the slaughter.
Yep, Dove is probably going to have at least another paddle star to try and get something, as at least he's able to clear out some minions. On Fleek clears away the Elise, but they can't kill Aiming, and he's going to take down the Nexus with 2 auto attacks.
Afrika Freaks able to take it in the clutch. Sandbox Gaming, they tried to poke so aggressively, but their chase damage wasn't there like we noted earlier, and in that case, they are too greedy. The Cassiopeia further commits after the rest of the team was on the disengage. That proves to be the wrong choice, and we're going to game 3 for the first time in a while.
Yeah, and the Afrika Freaks just change on a dime from game number 1. Game number 1, they rolled over. They didn't know what to do in the late game. They made terrible choices. This game, they were cool, calm, and collected, waiting around there in the mid game. And I honestly thought, Papa, I want to admit this to you, that Aiming wasn't going to be able to avoid making a mistake all throughout that late game, because so far this season, he has been making missteps. He has been out of position. This time around, though, absolutely beautiful stuff. As you can see, the Afrika fans very happy that finally they're able to get one back here.
And that's just to get and stay in this.